Episode today is based in the Netherlands.
We followed sprinter Kate Horan to the Dutch Open,
the final stage of her build-up to Beijing.
In this episode, we also explain the all-important and very intense classification process.
The Paralympic competition becomes all the more interesting when you understand how the athletes are classified. Kate also joins us on a tour of the world's leading prosthetic limb manufacturer. Kate Horan's on her way to Emmeloord, a town about an hour's drive north of Amsterdam. The Kiwi sprinter is about to line up at the Dutch Open, her first race since February.
Nerves definitely have a huge effect on me. I think every race now is one race closer to Beijing. So yeah, you do feel the pressure. I do, definitely. I think in every race I want to perform my best. So every race is really important to me.
More than 300 disabled athletes from around the world are assembling to compete in the European Series, spread over 4 separate meets. Kate's already qualified for the Beijing Paralympics, but for many, this series is their last chance.
Come on, Kate! Come on!
Kate's trying to quell more than nerves. The Kiwi sprinter is literally sick to her stomach.
I ate too much the first few days and then must have been something that disagreed with me, and I've been feeling quite sick. Really sick and nauseated, and the smells of just every smell that I've discovered in Holland has just been making me want to throw up. So
she vomited in the toilet in the service station as we were leaving GOT. That was the first. She sort of felt something just before that.
She's going to race, but there's an added pressure on Kate. Today she'll be running on her new carbon fibre blade for the first time. With Beijing drawing closer, Kate and coach Alan Coulston need to make a crucial choice between her old running blade and the new one.
we're still not sure. So Alan and we brought both legs thinking, well, we'll see how it goes, you know. There's always a chance of swapping legs, putting the other one on and running with it and seeing how it goes to compare.
Prosthetic limb technology has advanced dramatically since the last Paralympics. Kiwi athletes like Kate know they need to keep abreast of those developments, but they've been let down in some respects by lack of access to technology. For the past year, Attitudes followed Kate's search for the best high-performance blade.
Basically, these markers are going to be reflecting light from our cameras.
This was August 2007. At the Gate Lab in Auckland, specialists put her through a battery of tests designed to gauge her running style and pinpoint any problems with her legs' alignment.
We were getting analysis done, sort of 3D analysis and force plate data. The reason being was to see what sort of forces were going through my legs. We're a little bit concerned that my prosthetic side wasn't, like the forces through that side were not as great as my good leg in terms, which means that basically I'm probably going to be more prone to injury, and I am having a few troubles with injury.
But for Kate, it's been a frustrating exercise of trial and error.
It's really important to get like a suction type fit so that when I'm running, it's not going to come loose. I mean, it'd be nothing worse than running 100 metres and have your leg fall off. So this one here being my old leg, the socket is further back, so it strikes about here is the contact point. It's also been cut, so the blade's been cut, shortened. This one here, my new one, obviously it hasn't been cut, and the contact point is more further forward. The blade is actually also a high category.
Kate is still uncertain how the blade technology actually works.
More return, hopefully we'd get more... See, that's where I run into difficulties because I'm not actually sure what I'm talking about. I don't know, I just wanted to have a leg like all the other girls.
She's decided today will be the first test of the new blade. The Beijing Paralympics don't have events for either the 400 or 800 metres. Instead, Kate's having to compete in the 100 and 200 metres. A very different race technique is required, and she believes it will also require a different prosthetic blade and alignment. Prosthetic limbs are as diverse as the athletes and their point of amputation. The technology on display at the Dutch Open is breathtaking.
Yours is straight.
We come to events like this and it gets quite hard because you realise that you're running on something different, and although every amputee requires a different prosthesis, you still have the basic setup, the basic alignment. And alignments have changed over the last few years, and ours is sort of quite far behind.
But in the 200-metre final, Kate is soon well ahead. A gold medal and a great boost for Kate's medal hopes in Beijing.
Really, really hard. Yeah, first time I've raced on this leg, so yeah, it was good. I'm really pleased to have it out of the way.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I thought she was going to get me. I thought she was right behind me and I was slowing up. Terribly, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might just be that illness, eh? It's pretty good, 28.91.
For today, yeah, that is great. I'm really pleased. Very pleased with that.
And pleased with the new leg so far.